let me get Miki Sudo on the phone. All right, now, you might not know the name Miki Sudo, but some of you do, but you know who she is. She is the world champion competitive eater.
Leave a message after the beep.
What the hell?
Or for a quicker response, feel free to send me a text.
Hang on, I'm Mickey, I'm calling you. Pick up the phone, Mickey. Hang on, let me do it again. 1 7. All right, hold on a minute. Try one more time. Here we go.
Hi, you've reached Miki Sudo. Please leave a message after the beep.
That's weird.
Or for a quicker
All right, I'm going to text Mickey. So Mickey wanted to come on to promote this Cuban sandwich eating contest, which is going to happen this weekend. Let me send Mickey a text. Hang on. I came back. Call me. Let me tell her to call me. Can you guys talk?
No, we're listening to you mumble through your phone over there.
Yeah, it's always interesting to hear you read aloud what people are texting you.
Well, hold on. She texted me. Hang on a minute.
So Founders Day is this weekend in Ybor City. It's a really cool annual event. It's going to be happening this Saturday. There's going to be all kinds of historical stuff. There's going to be cigar rollers down there. And part of this, MJ, is the big Cuban sandwich eating festival, eating competition.
So competitive eating is Miki Sudo's game. Miki Sudo is the world champion competitive eater on, I don't even, she's calling him now. So, I can ask her how many categories, but Miki Sudo is most famous for the Nathan's 4th of July hot dog eating contest. All right, let me see if that's Mickey. Mickey, good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
It is great to have you back on the MJ Morning Show. We were just talking about the Cuban sandwich throwdown.
Oh, my God. 2 days away.
All right.
I can't wait.
Mickey, do you have any experience with eating Cubans competitively? And I'm talking about the sandwiches.
So this is the second annual Cuban Sandwich Showdown. Sadly, I did not take home the belt last year, but I'm back in full force.
Wait a second. Who the hell beat you last year?
It was the enemies in my own house. My husband, Nick Weary, who also competes professionally.
Yep.
So he actually beat me by a good margin. I want to say it was 22-18.
But also keep in mind, wait a sec. See, like with the Nathan's hot dog eating contest, you've got the women category and you have the male category. So in, I guess, the Cuban contest, it's
a free-for-all.
It's mixed.
Yeah.
Actually, hot dogs are the only food in which men and women compete separately, and I actually hold my own. So my personal best at hot dogs is 51. Nick's best is 48.
Oh, wow.
So, so I'm not a complete bum, but, Cuban sandwiches just require a little more jaw strength. So I'm going to have to refine my technique and hopefully put up a bigger number this year.
Now, I've been a Cuban sandwich fan since I moved to Florida back in 1992, and I've had a ton of Cubans all over the state. And I love a great Cuban sandwich. Now, Mickey, before you guys moved to Florida, where did you guys come from?
So Nick lived in Connecticut. I was actually in Las Vegas for about 10 years.
All right, did you know anything about Cuban sandwiches until you came to Florida?
No, I discovered the magic of the Cuban sandwich about 5 years ago when we moved here.
And they are just incredible. So
don't know how I lived without them.
Yeah, I mean, you get a delicious, properly made pressed Cuban, or I don't know if you've heard about this place, but there's a barbecue place called Station House Barbecue, and it's on Nebraska in Tampa, and they actually have sort of a non-standard Cuban. But it just won the best Cuban sandwich at the actual Cuban festival
like a month ago.
In Ybor. They beat out all of the well-known Cuban sandwich places in town.
Wow.
Yeah, it's called, I'm telling you, if you like to eat for actual enjoyment,
absolutely.
Other than competitively, you got to try the Cuban at Station House Barbecue on Nebraska. It is an unbelievable Cuban. All right, so
we're always looking for, like local gems and,
Awesome. Hey, so you got Nathan's coming up. So this weekend it's going to be the festival.
The Cuban sandwich eating contest.
So The J.C. Newman's Founders Day
Yep.
festivities, fun for the whole family, free factory tours, 5-cent cigar specials, all of that. Obviously, the Cuban Sandwich Showdown, 11 to 3 in Ybor. But yeah, we've got a busy season ahead of us.
And then, of course, you're already in training because you got the Nathan's Coney Island 4th of July world famous hot dog eating contest is coming up on July 4th. July 4th is what, a Friday this year, right?
It is, yes.
All right. So you're already signed up, obviously. I don't see any reason why. I mean, nobody comes close to you in the women category, right?
I mean, there's a girl from Japan who's kind of pushed me the last 2 years. She really had me on edge, and it's probably thanks to her that I beat my own personal record. At the weigh-in 2 days before the event, she said that she was going to break 50, and here I am. I've never done 50 in the finals. I had it home, but I think I was eating scared. And her numbers continue to go up. I think she went from 34 to 38, something like that. So, still not, 40s or 50s, but she is steadily improving.
Is she booked for this year? Is she going to be there?
So she's coming from Japan. I don't speak to her regularly, and I don't get to see her on the circuit, but I would assume that she's coming, and it'd be silly for her not to come back for a third year.
Would she whoop your butt in an all-you-can-eat sushi contest?
Ooh, good question.
I don't know. That'd be a lot of fun. So the Japanese contests are more long format. You eat for 30 minutes, even an hour. So it's more of a endurance stamina thing. She would definitely give me a run for my money, but I love sushi just as much as the next girl.
Yeah, I love sushi as well. Miki, always great to have you on the show. And so it's the Founders Festival, J.C. Newman. It's going to be Ybor this Saturday, 11 to 3?
11 to 3. But it's fun for the whole family, and it's free. Best of all, free event, free parking.
That's Fester.
For the whole family.
Yep. And then what time is the Cuban sandwich eating contest?
I want to say it's at 1 o'clock.
All right. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Miki, always great to have you on. And then let's get you in the studio prior to you going to New York for Coney Island this year, okay?
Absolutely. Always proud and happy to represent, the Tampa area.
All right, fantastic. Miki Sudo, world champion. Oh, and quickly, give us a list of all of the competitive categories. What food eating contests are you the champion? Just give us like a rundown.
Oh, gosh. I hold multiple Guinness World Records, but in terms of Major League Eating contests, obviously hot dogs 51 in 10 minutes. I've done over 2 gallons of ice cream in 6 minutes, 8.5 pounds of kimchi in 6 minutes.
Oh, kimchi.
14 pounds of Minnesota hot dish in 8 minutes. 362 slices of cheese in 8 minutes. 360 fish balls in
That'll
8
clog
minutes.
you up.
Yeah, I know. So fish balls, cheese, ice cream, and kimchi. I mean, who wouldn't want to sit next to me on a plane?
Hey, Miki, do you have an OnlyFans?
Oh, stop it, Fester.
Not quite at this point in my career.
Miki, I would give you like $10.99 a month just to watch you eat crap.
Oh, my goodness.
Nothing kinky. I'm just talking like just like choking down hot dogs.
Yeah.
Something to keep in mind.
Miki Sudo, competitive eater, Tampa Bay. And you guys, when you first moved here, you moved to like Port Richey, and now are you guys in Brandon?
So first we were right in Temple Terrace.
Gotcha.
Then we were in Port Richey.
Right.
Now we're in Riverview.
Riverview, gotcha. All right, Miki, always great to have you on. I'm going to look forward to seeing you guys in late June or early July before you go to Coney Island for Nathan's, okay?
Absolutely.
All right, thank you. Say hi to Nick and say hi to your adorable child.
Will do. Thank you.
All right, bye-bye. All right, Miki Sudo, friend of the MJ Morning Show. And you can see her July 4th live on, what is it, like on ESPN?
ESPN or ESPN2 or something.
Yeah.
It's nationally, it's a big event.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, MJ, it is the most difficult sporting competition in all sports.
You like the video? If so, go ahead and click like, share, subscribe, and get more.